Yeah, but maybe another we'll be able to see. Playing for the retake has been pretty much helpful. I mean, I kind of dumped on it a little bit, but it does seem like it works. But this mid take is very surprising. We're seeing something aggressive down on mid here from Immortals, but the wall is going to hold that off. They're not going to be able to push that. And if they want to, then I mean, by all means, go ahead. But Naomi's there.
Bit of a slow round here. Katrigger's still holding towards back B site. Knows that there could be a possibly one in kitchen. But Version X haven't really been given any openings. Immortals are playing so disciplined here. Look how far back Naomi is sitting in spawn. Just waiting for someone to push out in kitchen. Or mid either.
And they're going mid again. After that wall break, it still is a lot of attention directed there. Kara's watching. Now it's going to be Rush helping along. And there you have it. It's another win here for Version X. Pick.
And I love that aggressive angle that she's playing. But no one from Version Immortals actually peeks that. They do, but she's just going to fall right back. Holding that belt angle, but from the sound cue, she just falls back to the rest of the team. And it looks like Immortals are going to play for that retake once again.
I mean, if it's working, why break it? They have it down. It's one of these moments where you have to be careful.
Ooh.
No, but Katriggered was watching that. Could have actually had it, but the headshot. Beautiful one. Now Katriggered is going to have to get healed. But still, that's kind of like a reset. You're able to kind of reset your momentum. Hey, okay, my health is down. Let's kind of regain this. Let's regen. And we'll go back in stronger because now we're going to see Naomi with the lockdown. The Hunter's Fury is going to be able to take it out, though. Possibly some damage along with it. It does seem like... No, Naomi actually not. But attempting for the other. Version X are going to run off just based off of that. They know that the Sova's pushed back. Know that they could actually push for it in Version X. It's in fact a 2v3, attempting for it, no, but not the win.
Instead of a chamber, you have to choose exactly where you want to place that util and place that information gathering util to the alarm bot. But looks like Tupperware has been just given free reign of the mid.
Yeah, mid tight, completely there for Tupperware. I mean, it does seem like here. I mean, this time, it honestly does look like a hold on A. Although Katriggered is slowly backing off, and it's a little bit worrying. But I don't know if this is the correct decision. I mean, it works occasionally. Version X, they obviously... With what happened with Immortals, they were able to take that round in, so they have to be more careful. I feel like it's always a 5v5 when the spike is down. And honestly, there should be some numbers down. There should always be something going on, you know, with the defense, knowing that they can at least get that first pick as the entry comes. And now we're about to see two heads collide as Jen does attempt to take this trigger. He's going to be watching the angle, but it didn't work before. Keep pushing up just a little bit more. Might allow Katriggered to take an aggro angle. Take something that maybe Katriggered can win. But it does seem like Immortals actually doing a pretty good job at holding it on their own. And now Kara having the resurrection is going to bait that out, but still tour de force up, and that's the collateral right in front of the other. We have Starlight left alone. The Viper Spit there might actually be able to take it. Tons and tons of bullets being wasted. Starlight with the one, Starlight with the second now. Kay has to run into the smoke, but it's going to be halved. And you can see that Starlight's going to play with it. That's the one, and the beautiful clutch up from Starlight, and the 4K there to take it 10-10. Version X is not out of the running, and this is a Red Bull clutch.
My god, so well done, and it's actually forced Immortals into a complete save here. 2 rifles on the board. Hero rifles at that.
We are going to see here. Starlight's playing in a whole new world, right? We have Just waiting right behind yellow. Oh no, and now the Yuko comes out. Starlight's gonna peek through. I don't know if that was the best decision to make for Starlight, especially knowing Naomi's utility is right there.
And it looks like they're gonna have a fast rotate, but Rush is holding the mid side. Will she spot another? Yeah, she does. She knows they're rotating back, and she's gonna call for the rest of the team to rotate towards A, but maybe using this information, Immortals will go back and reset on the B side. Version X are so antsy. The amount of times they've rotated here, it's because they don't have that information. They can only really play off just reads. Oh, and the sound cue here for Jen.
Oh no,
What?
Jen heard it. Jen knew Kara was there, but Kara didn't know Jen was there. Oh no, it's just the pure knowledge, the pure satisfaction of being cautious. And now we're just missing everybody. Everybody's missing each other. You can see Rush just trying to get some damage down. Katriggered is going to try to push in. Actually, beautiful damage down. And now version X. Once again, that's another. And it's coming one by one, slowly. Version X is getting their footing. You know, they're slowly walking to the finish line. But of course, Immortals is not that far behind.
In the Viper, is that the Viper? Yeah, within the Viper util, she was able to get one shorty kill, and then she just updrafted, dashed around, created that chaos, created that distraction, and then Rush was there to capitalize as well. Yeah, it was in the Viper's pit too, and almost impossible retake there for version X, but it made things work. And my god, 11 to 10 now for version X, and such a good play from them.
I mean, you know, you can tell I'm a little bit speechless by the way things had worked out. Got triggered. I mean, was definitely testing her boundaries for sure. I feel like, but this time around, he's going to test them again. Actually, almost. We take it down, but luckily enough, actually, everybody was flashed in that situation. So Immortals caught kind of red-handed there. And now, I mean, the push is there. There is the wall set for the attack to kind of keep the site. There's a lot of pressure here. I mean, they're trying to get the flank in here for version X. They're trying to do as much as they can. Rush is going to get just that dart down. Able to get one, and that's perfect. I mean, they can play with that. It is a 2v3. I'm sure now Julia knows that the flank is coming along. And honestly, here, Immortals, yep, just going to take it. That 3k down.
Once again, version X are forced into a save here. Triggered. And her... Oh, what? Kara got a jumping headshot with the sheriff.
I mean, if it works, okay? Like, it worked out for Kara, so obviously it was the best decision. Now Rush is going to be able to get one with the Hunter's Fury, and surprisingly enough, you know, it works out. 2 players already down, and this is a save round, by the way, so I'm expecting a thrifty here if version X can continue to get these picks.
A slow scale onto the A side. There is a nano swarm on default. They did try to go for 0 points, see if there's any information, but I love how smartly Immortals is playing. They're playing so far back. I think just making sure they don't get caught by that 0 point. That's why. They're playing for that retake, because having a KO, they have all that util on the attack, so they just wait it all out when they push towards the site. And now Julia is playing such a tight position here. Naomi there with the headshot, but Starlight there too. Trade, but Julia almost coming out on top. And is that the thrifty round for version X?
That was a thrifty round for version X? What in the world? I mean, that round out, but a thrifty is good enough on its own. I mean, you don't really get those often, and it's a gift. It is in fact skill that happens in order to get, you know, thrifties like these.
And then completely took all control of backside, and maybe that retake simulator that Immortals was playing might not work in their favor too often, especially when that first player drops at the very beginning of the round.
Yeah, but the entry to A is the most important here for Immortals.
I have not touched the B site at all.
No, you could tell too. Immortals just does not like it. I feel like they actually had a good run on it as well, the one round that they went. But it just maybe the comfortability that they didn't feel, you know, on that map ended up not working out. But you can see K, low health, sitting in the corner. I feel like here it might work out for Kara. Especially now that they got the one. No, check the corner. That's the other. The barrel of the weapon actually showing, and possibly the next, but the resurrection is going to be available. Now it's just the rush through that has to commit version X. This is the moment. This is the time. Now it's just Tupperware alone, and version X, this defusal, is going to be the last. And Immortals, they're going to the lower bracket.